Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial, the famous melody written by Charles Aznavour, She, on lyrics by Herbert Kazmer in 1974. So I modified the original key of D flat for G. So if you play an acoustic piano and this tone doesn't not suit you, you will have to transpose it as I did it. However, if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use transposition of the one. They are made for that. Consult the manual if you don't know how to do it. That will be indicated to you in the transpose or transposition chapter. There are so many models, but it's always very simple and above all very useful also for adjusting your voice once you have taken the chords that I'm going to suggest you. Of course, as usual on my channel, you will find in another video under the title guide the whole song to help you with the general understanding. So we are in the key of G. So let's have the scale. We are looking on the details, everything. So all the chords and their harmonies. So I'm talking always in degrees and natural scale from G to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. Let me give you a trick for just before to start. Even we are playing a lot of triad just with 3 notes, but we sometimes we need the 7 and for to make the difference between the 7 and the major 7. So you will always find, you see the root, G. Semitone below you will find the major 7, and semitone below you will find the 7. Why? Because for root, the third major, the fifth, from the fifth 1, 2, 3 semitone above the third minor dominant, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above is the third major. So G major 7, for example, and G7. And of course, it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. Of course, it works on other keys. So let's start with the introduction. We are on G. So the introduction will really easy. That the G, the triad G, root, third, fifth. We just reverb the root on the top, okay? We are playing all this song in ballad, but I will give you some options, and you decide. It's up to you by yourself if you agree or not. I mean, but you can play as really simply as, and I will give you some fancy, okay? So this is not fancy. This is introduction. This is real one. So B, D, and G. With G, so you can doubling the bass, but if it's too hard, I didn't have largest hand, but I can catch both. But you can choose just only one note if you want, the more lower or higher. It's up to you. 1, 2, and then we jump. We didn't change the chord. We're just playing the third on bass, okay, on two time, and then the C9 or second. Let's have a look on the scale of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, and 9. You see the D. That's also the 9th, an extension. So we can say 9, okay, or the second. So C9, okay. And then we resolve with D. We following with our left hand, okay. D forces work just only the intervals. The root, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Of course, in degrees in natural scale. Root, the D and the G for one time, and we resolve on the third. We say sus to what? To resolving to a third minor or the third major. In this case, it will be a third major with interval, with just only D, G, and D, G flat. So slowly from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then boom, we're landing on the. We start to sing. So let me give you just the melody one scale of G. So she, we have a chord of G, of course. She may be the face I can't forget. So we have a B flat. So we can reverse this chord, we see a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe the dream, the third minor with a C minor, all the pride G, I have to pray to pay, she sings A minor within the middle of the day. Okay, so that's the first, that's the melody of the with the chords of the first verse. We have one verse, the second verse, a bridge, and we're finishing by a third verse. But in the song of course of Aznavour, the original song, of course. But you can play again if you want. Go back. We'll see when, just after the bridge. So so we saw slowly again the introduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then. So you can just play the triad of G if you want, but what I suggest is to make an alternance between the 9, the second and the 9, with the G and A. It's make a more color, you see, like this, and you start maybe with the A, B, and D. But if you don't agree, you can just play with the root. She may be the face I can't forget. So B flat diminished 7, or to build a B flat diminished 7 from the B flat scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. So root 3rd, 5th, 7. Okay. So you remember, or it's important to know the difference between the 7, because Sammiton about the major 7 and the root just below, you see, and the root. So root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the root in place. The 3rd, we diminish the 3rd, the semitone. We diminish the 5th, the semitone, and the 7. You see, and then we can just reverse. The G can come in on the bottom, like this, like that, and of course on all the keyboard you can change reverse. It's a B flat. It's a B flat diminished 7. If you have your bass in B flat, it's changing name chords if it's not B flat, but it's B flat. Okay, so I think it's more interesting to play in this position, this way, with this in natural in the root position, B flat, D flat, E, and G, because we have the melody with here, the note of the melody. We didn't play the melody because it's our voice who make the melody. So again from the start. She may be the face I can't forget. So you decide the speed. I mean, you see, but it's a ballad, okay? So B flat diminished 7, we have B flat, D flat, E, and G. A trace of pleasure or regret, see? But of course, also you can use all the reverse. Root 3rd, 5th on the scale, okay? So C, E, G, that's really simple. This is just the triad. Maybe my treasure, from the 3rd major to the 3rd minor. You see, from the root 3 semitone above, the 3rd minor, and 4th semitone above the root, the 3rd major. So C major, D minor. Okay, so maybe my treasure, but you can reverse the G on the bottom for to make a. It's up to you. You decide. It's a lot of options. You see. Me, I prefer that. Pleasure, regret, maybe my treasure or the prize, and then because we are resolving with G, so G root 3rd, 5th, G, B, D. I have to play. So E7 scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root 3rd, 5th, 7. So, but you can play just the chord E, A flat, B, D, or use intervals with like this 1, 2, 3, and then you carry on. Okay, she. How to do that is really interesting. We play the root, the 3rd, the E, and the A flat. You carry on the 3rd, on the 1, 2, on the 2nd. With the 1, 2, 3 with the 4th. I mean, and then you play F sharp and A, and then the 3rd and the 5th. You see, with A flat and B. 1, 2, 3, with those fingers. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then you carry on with your left hand. Bam, 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 with one finger or both. You see, bam, 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 and then boom. She. You can reverse or not. So again from the start. She may be the face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the pride I have. You see, you can make that, or you stay on the G. You didn't play the alternance with the 9. It's up to you. I have to play 1, 2, 3, or E7, or you can descending a scale, but this will be really simply the E7, or with intervals. It's really interesting, and then boom, you're landing on C. I carry on the song. She maybe the song that summer sings. C minor, maybe the chill that autumn brings. G. So you can do that. She maybe the song that summer sings. See, make the reverse, or stay in this position or this one. It's up to you. Maybe the chill that autumn brings. G. Okay. Maybe 100 different things. A minor 7. Scale of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures and roots and minor 5th and 7. So the 7, I suggest to put the 7 on the bottom, but you can play on the root position if you want. So G, A, C, and E, or the G on the top. It's up to you. Within the measure of it. So if you want to make an accompaniment just with a few melodies, D6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 5th, the 4th, the 3rd, measure of a day. Okay? Or you stay on the D7. Things within the measure of a day. Okay? Or a measure of a day. And then now you can make a small turnover between the second verse. What I suggest is to do, two way really simply, with intervals. G, B with your left hand, G, A, C, and B, D. 1, 2, 3 with those fingers, those one and the other one. You see, bam, 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 and then we start again. She may be the beauty. Okay. So I mean this one, or another possibilities is to do a D with your left hand, a C reverse, or in the root position, root 5th, or with the 5th on the bottom, the G, C, D, E, and like this. Or you see, there's a lot of possibilities. You can descending the scale of G, and then boom. It's up to you. You have the choice, and then she may be the fame. Okay, you have the choice, or you choose to do nothing. I mean, like this, maybe a different thing within the mirror. For example, as simply as possible. Of a day, she maybe, you see, but bam bam bam, or bam 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 bam, or bam bam bam, with a 7 or not, and then you decide. Up to you. So second verse. She may be the view. It will be not exactly at the end, but for the first line, exactly the same thing as lyrics change, of course. She, G9, G, maybe the beauty or the beast, or this position like that, B flat diminished 7, maybe the famine or the feast, C, may turn with 9 or not, okay? He may turn his day minor, okay, into a heaven G, or else same E7 or bum bum bum, and then this way or this way C, okay, roots at fifth, okay. It's really a simply triad, really simply as possible. She may be the mirror of my dream, C minor, a smile reflecting a stream, G. She may not be what she may seem. So, what it changed now, it's a A7, scale of A, roots at fifth 7, you see, for semitone below the major 7 and semitone below the root, the A. So A7, A, D flat, E and G. Inside, from major to minor, third major to third minor, side, D7, this reverse, you see, roots at fifth 7, the first root is coming on the top, the second, we're going to use this one, the third is coming on the top, we have another one that the fifth is coming on the top, and we go back to the, but higher, to the root position, like 1, so root, 1, 2, 3, and root again. We're going to use the 1, the 2, the second and reverse, you see. So A, C, D, F sharp, and then shall. We're resolving with a G. So slowly, this part, maybe not me, what she may see inside a shell. Okay. Maybe I'm playing from the start of the second verse for you. She may be the beauty or the beast, maybe the feminine or the feast, may turn each day into a heaven or there 1, 2, 3. She may be the mirror of my dream, a smile reflecting a stream. Or you can play like this if you want, you see. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. Bum, bum. Or we're on G, okay? Or you can use that, bum, 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 bum. Or with a D, the C with your right hand and D on the bass, and D, this reverse, or this one, or with a 7 if you want, okay? It's up to you, you decide the color of the song that you agree, you appreciate, okay? So, and the shell. So, you can go directly on the bridge if you want, because there's time to the bridge. She will jump on the E flat, okay? So, you decide, I mean the turnover, bum, bum. Me, I prefer this one, this reverse. We're going to have a look on that. So scale of E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, roots at fifth 7. We didn't play the 7, we just played the triad. So roots at fifth, it's just only the root is coming on top. That the first reverse, the second one, that the third on the top is what I suggest. And we go back, you see, but higher to the root position. So B flat, E flat, and G, because she, that the note of the sing, okay? So B flat, E flat, G. She always seems so happy in a crowd. So, and though you can pum 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 pum, you can play like this, you see. She always seems so happy in a crowd. Whose eyes can be so private and so proud. So we didn't see just before, it will be a B flat. Roots at fifth. It's really easy. B flat, D, just a triad, and F. Whose eyes can be so private and so proud. F flat, scale of A flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots at fifth. Oh, it's exactly a triad also, without fancy. It's really easy. A flat, C, and E flat. But you can play like this if you want. play pam 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 pam. Okay. No one no lower to see them when they cry. Exactly the same thing. Pam 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 pam. Just only with your hand. It's really easy. You can training with that. Okay. It's just changing. But you can make the both. You may mix. Yeah. Then when they cry, and then she. Yes, from the G. Let's start from the again from the because it's maybe confused. From the bridge. On the G. Bam, bam, bam. She who always seems so happy in a crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud. No one so lower to see them when they cry. Yes, I make a fancy on the scale of D or C minor. Bam, 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 and then boom, C minor. From here, or here. You see, it's always a question of reverse. Okay, the C minor. So maybe it's more interesting to play here, G, C, and E flat. So you can go directly or not. You mean then when they cry, she maybe, you see, or when they cry, bam 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 bam. That's as I'm done in the guide. Bam 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 bam, because it's a fancy with one hand, bam bam bam, or with both hands, and then boom. What she maybe the love. That's the F, scale of F. Roots at fifth. Same thing. You can reverse the F. Root the F. You should have this triad, but you can put the triad where you want. I mean, we have F, A, and C. Or she. So you can play just in ballad the triad like this, or like that, or it's a song with a lot of expression. You see, she may be the love. So you can play the 9 if you want sometime. Love that cannot hope to last. For me, I prefer, you see, this river, the 5th on the bottom. But you can play on the root position if you want. You can play all the song on the root position. But it's some option I will show you, okay? May come to me, because it's really easy, you see, to go to the G. So roots at 5th, G, B, D, from shadows of the past. A, triad, that I remember. The 7, you had the 7 on the remember till the day. From the major mode to minor, the 3rd will be not major but minor now. Day I die, so you have the choice. Die, you can play D7 like this, A, C, D, A sharp, or like this, or you can use the intervals. Bam, bam, bam. It's exactly the same thing like with the E, but with the D. D, F sharp with D, the left hand. E, G, it's a E, and then A sharp with A. Bam, bam, bam. Same thing. Bam, bam. Okay. Bam, bam, and then bam. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. When I put my finger in order. Okay. So like this. Bam, 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 and then we are landing on the 3rd verse. Okay, the last one. She. So you decide by yourself from the bridge. She will always seem so happy. For example, very simply flat. In the crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so proud. No one so lower to see them when they cry. She may be the love that cannot hold you last. May come to me from shadows of the past. That I'll remember till the day It's up to you. And then the last one, she may be the reason I survive. B flat diminished 7, the why and wherefore I'm alive. C, the one I care. C minor, the one I care for, though the wrong. G, the G, and really is just the E. Whoa, bum bum bum. Okay, whoa, just the E7. The C, here or here, okay, roots at fifth. Me, I take care of the and her tears. Major, major, third minor, and make them all my souvenirs. Souvenirs at G, for where she goes, I've got to be. A minor 7, here or here, okay. Here it's maybe too low. You have all the possibilities, you see. Here is maybe good. G, A, C, D, E, sorry. To be the meaning. Oh, so if you don't want to play the melody, all my life is, all my life is, bam, 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 bam. D6, D, F sharp, with the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5th, 4, 3rd, okay, all my life is, okay, but you can just play the root 3rd, 5th, and 7 if you want, and you stay, all my life is she, and then you can do a lot of things, or stay just like this, what I show you in the guide, and then E flat, so here or here or here, same thing, you can reverse, okay, the E flat, oh, you sing here or here, on the A flat, root 3rd, 5th, but same thing, you can reverse the A flat, okay, oh, she, on the octave, you choice, okay, there's a lot of possibilities, but you can finish like it. Okay, let's play the last verse for you again, slowly, as simply as possible, okay. She may be the reason I survive, so I am wherefore I'm alive, the one I care for, though the wrong and really me, I take her laughter and her tears, and make all them all my souvenirs, for where she goes I've got to be, the meaning of my life is she. Okay, so you have the guide, of course, for to help you. It will be, but for the rule. So let me give you now, as really simple as you have some fancy. You can play in the root position without the 9. I will show you how to do. Really, as simply as possible. Okay. She may be the face I can't forget. A trace of pleasure. As simply as it to play in this position, you see, because you just have to drop down the instead of B flat and D flat, okay, G B flat D flat, okay, instead of the G on the bottom, okay. It will be exactly the same chord, but it will be really more easy like this. She may be the face I can't forget, but you just play on the B flat. A trace of pleasure or regret in everything on root position. You see, you can make a mistake. Maybe my treasure, all the price I have to pay. She maybe the song that summer sings, maybe the shield that autumn brings, maybe 100 different things. reflecting the stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell. So you can play in root position if you want. She always seems so happy in a crowd, whose eyes can be so private and so broad. No one's allowed to see them when they cry. She may be the love that cannot hope to last, may come to me from shadow of the past, that I remember till the day I die. Oh yeah, or well, and then no, she may be the reason I survive, the why and wherefore I'm alive, the one I care for the rough and ready years. Me, I take her laughter and her tears and make them all my souvenirs. Oh, where she goes, I've got to be. The meaning of my life is she. Oh, she. Okay. I can make or simply as it's just only triad. There's no mistake possible. It's really as easy as possible. But you have some, you see, some little bit upgrade. You see, with a 9. Okay, it's more interesting. It's without a real game of a pianist, of course, because I'm talking and I hope you have a success, and if you have a debutant. As beginners, it's really I will appreciate you understand and you arrive to sing and play this so beautiful song from the king Charles Aznavour. So I hope you enjoy. You will find I think you have all the tools to make so beautiful song. You will find this song in the playlist that I'm calling standards. But if you have the curiosity to explore other content on my channel, you will discovering maybe my passion for the Latin songs, the bossa nova, and don't worry, it's always we can play. I split the tutorials. We can play all the bossa nova in ballads and make the bows if you're a little bit advanced. Not really, it's not really hard. I show you, and. You will discovering, of course, Vinicius de Moraes. I've dedicated a playlist, Carlos Tom Jobim, Latin song, but you will have a lot of big composers like Chico Buarque, Carlos Lira. And you may be discovering also a playlist I've dedicated to the other patient in my life, Michel Legrand, the fabulous Michel Legrand. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you again, because I enjoyed the words and take the real pleasure that I'm really give you my own pleasure to share this passion. Thank you very much, and I tell you bye bye. Thank you.